What's going on, guys? Sync-WaVey back again with some more GBO2, and today we have the same suit, but we are using the Hyper Beam Rifle. And let's just say, wow, like it is exactly how I thought it would play, like a Unit 5, but closer range. Um, I mean the Gatling shield is what? I think it's like 300. Can't remember the top of my head now, but honestly, it literally feels like Unit 5, how the way the playstyle is. The Hyper Beam Rifle also increases your DPS, because you can get, when you stun them with your beam rifle charge, you do your melee swings, and you get them down, you topple them, and you can beam rifle and then shoot a couple of shots at the Gatling. I actually mess up a combo doing that. Like, I keep forgetting that the heat lance doesn't ready up quick, but all due time, and you'll see like this thing, it definitely increases the DPS. You miss out on your stun when you're in close quarters maps, but when you're in like maps like this where you can just like poke, like, it actually is very good. You see me getting in close, and then I'm gonna start Gatling them, which is doing like pretty decent damage. So I was very surprised, because obviously I used it against that in that 650 room that I just posted up, and yeah, I mean, it's solid. Like, here's where I mess up: a beam rifle, and I could have literally finished off the Gatlings, but I was like, it's in my muscle memory to go straight back to melee. But I finished them off anyway. But yeah, it's very solid. Like, I was honestly surprised. But if you like taking your time with charging, like, this suit 100% works for the charging beam rifle. 100%. Like I said, you actually increase your DPS, because you can get the beam rifle in and then shoot some Gatling shots. So you're doing massive amounts of damage, more than obviously than you just trying to just Gatling them. And obviously you basically increase your range with this, so yeah, you can see that the damage is good for 400 cost, So I mean, you've seen the damage I did in the 650 room when the suits have, like, good defenses. And like, yeah, it's gotta be about 350 range. Like, see, that's good follow up right there. I think they'd be able to dodge, if it was a bazooka. I think you'd have time to dodge the bazooka shot. Like, with the beam rifle, it's faster projectile, so you see like that, you wouldn't be able to get a bazooka shot in there. So that being said, shows like you're just increasing your DPS with this beam rifle. 100% good, man. I don't know if I prefer it with the Hyper Beam Rifle. I do love the fact that it can use the Hyper Beam Rifle. I wish the normal Pair Rider could, but it might be too strong if it could. But yeah, honestly, I'm very impressed with this suit, man. Very impressed with this suit. As you can see, yeah, that's gotta be like 350 range. Yeah, I think it is, cause that's pretty far. Like, hey, look at that. You know, this is very good. Beam rifle into Gatling, that's very good. Yeah, you see, I was going to do it then, but there was someone finished at the target before I could. But yeah, I was literally about to do the beam rifle into Gatling. Honestly, I'm loving this suit, man. This suit is is kind of more refreshing compared to the Mark II Cubely. The Mark II Cubely is literally a reskin with melee. It's melee. It's tuned for melee. Obviously, you got your second melee weapon that does massive amounts of damage. It is ridiculous. It is strong, but how long until it gets stale? It's a Cubely, man. Like, I'm already getting bored with the general. You know, like, I mean, when it comes to melee, you know, I can't really get bored of melee. So that's probably what the raid is going to keep me occupied with, is doing the melee combos. But other than that, it's pretty much the same deal. Now I actually make a mistake here. I I I didn't need to do that because he can't melee after he's just meleeed. So I didn't even need to tackle there. He literally can't melee again. After you see a periodic Dullahan melee something, you don't need to worry about him meleeing straight after he just did that. You know, he can't get a follow up downswing or anything like that. So I actually made a mistake of tackling him, thinking that he could, and I was like, bro, why'd I tackle him? I should have just charged my beam rifle, or just, you know, try to Gatling his feet or something. Try to catch him on the way past. Didn't quite get it. You see that? I literally turned so he'd hit my shield. Cause he fully charged there, he would have did a number on me. But I literally turned my shield towards him so he couldn't actually get that 7,000 damage that he probably would have done to me. That guy's the sea. Hit super hard. But I literally turned my shield, like once I saw that I was like, nah bro, you ain't hit me with that. You hit the shield if you want.
Actually fun with the hyper beam.
But yeah, Gavey lost by a hair, but you know, I don't really care about showcasing losses. Look at the damage, the extra damage that you could potentially do with the hyper beam rifle. So yeah, there's something to look forward to in this suit, man. It's good. Anyway, catch you guys in the next one.
Whoa.
God bless.